Welcome back to Satisfactory, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Somehow, when I logged out last time, the save didn't get the reinforced iron plate assembler here, so I rebuilt it just real quick. And in doing so, I realized that this needs 100 screws per minute, and this needs 60, and my belt can do 120. So we're not going to go top speed for a while till we get some tier 3 belts, or Mark 3 belts. But we're at least ready to get it built up so that when the belts arrive, we can top the speed out better. With that in mind, I need more rotors. Just going to yoink those because whatever. We're not keeping up no matter what I do. So far, when I started this, this had 400 screws in it. So it's going to drop off here pretty soon. At least drop off on its percent utilization. It is what it is. Probably, honestly, can only get one smart plate or assembler going. We're going to build 2. I'm not going to turn on the second one yet. Just to, well, there's no point. It can't actually be run at this point. But we can be ready for it when it gets set. Well, when we get the supplies to make it work. Yep, okay. Well, that was too far out. And I don't remember if I said it, but welcome back to Satisfactory. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day, or at least a good day. I appreciate you joining me here. Hopefully we'll have a nice relaxing time getting our smart plates set up. And then we're going to see if I can do some exploring. Because I remember things like hard drives are in the game, but I don't remember how to use that or where they are. I do remember how to use them. I don't remember where they are. So that's easy to mess up. Nope. I need more plates. We've got some plates. Not a lot of them, but we've got some plates. And this is going to be closer together than the other two, or just because I know we're going to hit a point where this is not going to be even kind of enough as far as what we're going to be building, so. But it may not be actually on this spot once we get there. Like I said, I'm going to set this up to make what I need, and then I'm going to turn it off. So at least it's ready to go when we get there. Now we go downstairs and start building. And I'd imagine this thing's getting close to have been run out by now. Getting down. Yeah, so probably not a great. Now, this is going to be my strategy. Need more straight up plates. Because of course I do. But we should have a ton, yeah. We're still not running those out. Oh, too far up. Nope, I wanted 8. There we go. How far out? We're going to go out here. Okay, then. At least this is the idea. I promise there is logic here. Well, there's at least a plan here. Saying there's logic may be overkill. Then we take a splitter. And we take a splitter. And we take a splitter. There we go. And because it makes me feel happier, and we have the ceiling level. And actually, I don't want to do ceilings there. There, I want to go down to the ground. I want rotors coming in low, plates coming in high. All right, so now we're set there. Then we're going to do... I didn't get that lined up quite right. But that lets us still walk around here mostly. Why didn't they... Oh, no. See, now I got to walk around all this, so maybe it wasn't great. Huh. Why you no worky? Now it worky. Maybe not. Let's see. Yay, now it works. And that's working, and that's working. So part of me says, just let this sit here for a while building up, because we are not going to outrun And that should be Mark 1. And that's Mark 2 to run the 100. Probably could have put these up in the air, but... So that's all the rotors we had made. That's frustrating. And then I'm cheating because I can. Did I not? Oh, yes, I did. 6. And that's turned off, so that's not a problem. Yay, we're up and running. We are not in any big hurry. Well, we don't need to be in any big hurry to get storage, but I am going to. And I think right now the best direction for this is going to be headed over towards the space elevator. May regret that later. Beautiful thing is, though, it's all reversible. Then we take, oh, nope, not mergers. We can't watch it. Oh, but we got smart plates moving. And the only reason we can't watch it is because it's so high up. But we are making progress. That is awesome. Part of me really wants to build the run over to the space elevator from here. But another part of me, the part that's probably going to win, says we should go explore. Because I want to see if we can find a hard drive. I think I know where one is, but I don't remember what it takes to open it. Oh, and I want to go in here. And I'm going to switch that down to passive because I don't like fighting. We're going to be okay, though. Because we're still going to kill them. I just don't want to get attacked by them when it happens. Because I really like the building part better. Ooh, lots of concrete. What I want to do next is a gantry way over here. Just to run straight into that. Because we need that 50 to get to the next set of tiers, because that'll end phase 1. case we run into a doggo. Oh, yep, here's one. Needs 40 megawatts of power. Huh. Well, I guess we're not getting that one open. We'll steal the stuff from around it, though. Well, isn't that disappointing? Oh, power slug. While we're here, we might as well. Those are going to be nice to have. Because I'm sure we're still burning enough wood to make that worth worrying about. Well, that was such a disappointment. I was really hoping we could get our first hard drive over here. And we don't have nobelisks or hazmat suits yet, so I can't go over there. And I don't know if I have 40 megawatts, even if I could get power over here. Well, I mean, we're right there, so it's not going to be hard. I just don't know if it's 100% worth the time right now. Gotta love the parachute. And there's a Mercer sphere up there I want to get. And what's it gonna take to get up the ramps? Or a ladder? I'll bet that's not even kind of close enough.
When will you land?
Whoa! There we are.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. He is shy, notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
I don't know. I think it's probably, honestly, a sign for concern. Doggo! Oh no, I ate it. That's not what I meant to do. That's right, you don't put it in your hand, you just put it on the ground. I forgot. I wonder... Oh, no, that's the crouch. Nope, that's not helping. That's not the right button. I'm trying to find this. There, no, that's emotes. That's not it. Nope, that. Well, this is embarrassing. I don't remember how to use the little scanner thinger. I'm going to have to look this up. I'm sorry, guys, do this on screen, but here's where we are. B. Why is V not Ving? Ah, you gotta hold it. Ooh, shit ton of iron that way. Okay. And this doesn't do hard drives yet. I think it eventually will. It just doesn't yet. When we get coal, I think this is where we may put a place. Oh, another Mercer sphere.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
We'll go ahead and scoop this up. And I forgot how close together hard drives typically are. Obviously, Mercer spheres are practically stacked on each other. At least at some places. Ooh, a little bit of quartz crystal. We must have already found some. Ah, I remember that gap. That gap sucks. If I remember, and we could be in a lot of trouble if we're relying on my memory, this is coal. Nope. This is a summer sloop. This is our first summer sloop.
The summer sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many
That's
theories
cool.
about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets. Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Marie's search of the avant-garde outer planets, or something to that effect. That's still hilarious. Because that sounds like what you name your scientific exploration. And I didn't get to say anything, but that was a pure copper or coal. So we're going to be using that for a long time, especially once we get higher tier miners and belts. There's a doggo. That is not a doggo. Oh, that's copper. And another power slug. Nice. Now, the trick is, of course, they feel like there's a gajillion of them, which there are not. And you want to use them wisely when you find them. And it's pretty easy to think you are, and it turns out you're not. Ah! All of that, and I still missed. Well, fine. We'll just use a ladder. We'll do this with the easy core. I say that and then fall. Ha! Like a god gamer. Okay, we didn't make it, air quotes, far. Oh, we got to see some stuff. Oh, that's right. That's the one you need nobelisks to get into.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Well, okay then. And grass. What? There we go. I really... Ooh, we did burn through a bunch of power. Okay. Let me see... Yeah, we only have 30-ish megawatts left to mess with. Even if I drug a power line over there, I don't think we'd get that... Well, we wouldn't get that box open. We'd trip the breaker. We're going to want some of this. Nope, ma'am. Ah!
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
And... Yep, summer sloops. We're going to use the one we have.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Ah, see? Now there's a reason for that. Still got to get to Sam. Sulfur. Which means now we can track that. Ooh, gunpowder.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Well, all right then. But while we were there, we do know there is coal nearby.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
And we'll turn on slug scanning.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
So we got to find some SAM. Got 3 of these. Take that back over there. And make some more hog protein. And that was to buy... Nope. Oh, where did it go? Megafauna. This. Because we want those to feed into the awesome shop. Or the awesome sink.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
That's a low bar. I'm just saying. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have cable. Let's get more inventory spots. Ah. And I doubt that we have 50. I really doubt that we have 50 smart plates yet. But I can make that run across there so we can start feeding them in. I can't jump that high. Dude, I don't know why you're in here, but rock on, man. I just know we needed 1,000 at least. So we'll get this doing something to refill that. I don't have the door yet. Never mind. I was going to put a door up. Don't have it. That's why I don't have it turned on to Zoop. Zoop. And more Zoop. Trying to do yeah, that didn't line up right. Yeah, darn it. So close, yet so far. Darn it, I really wanted that to work out better. It's like a hair off. And we were headed over to the MAM to get those inventory spots, because, yes, please. Yay!
Pocket dimension
Can't do
significantly
steel
expanded.
yet.
I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confabulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Yes, we are. Well, maybe it was unrealistic to try... Let me out. Maybe it was unrealistic to think that that could actually line up 100%. And in all reality, I want to do an exit from the logistics floor anyway. Nope, one more up. Okay. And we still don't have any lights. Okay, I need to build an exit for that. Hey, we got our 50. Okay. So we're going to end this. And no, I'm not. I'm actually just going to take them over because that seems like needless building at this point. I know it's Satisfactory and there may not actually be, quote, needless building, end quote. But I can just run this over and get that done. And then we have whole other worlds of challenges to meet. There will be other opportunities to have very Rube Goldberg-esque contraptions. I'm looking at you, Copper. And I think the actual control surface is over here. Yep, there we are.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
I never get tired of watching these.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder: not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
For the puppies and kitties. That was so cool. I know we're going to need this. So let's go see the hub. Although I do want to say that I'm so happy we're this far. That's pretty cool. All right, coal power. Oh, so huge. Also, honestly, a big deal. Steel production, because we need to build those. And we don't have any of those going yet, so we will want those. I have not done the vehicle tracks yet, and I so want to. Okay, so we have to do steel before we can get to Mark III stuff. Oh, so excited. Okay. I don't know if we actually even bother with this. I'm kind of torn on it because I don't know if I care. I'm going to go check and see if we can do this. I don't know if we can. I don't think we're actually stockpiling rotors yet. I don't think we can actually make rotor. Well, I know we can't. We can't make rotors as fast as we're using them. So in order to stockpile rotors, we have to turn off our smart plate construction. Yep, and that's just keeping up. Yeah, okay, so that's not possible to be storing stuff yet. Because everything we're doing is literally just to support this right now. Although we may have rods. I think we'll have rods built up. Yeah, we've got rods. We don't have Screws is depleting. Slowly, but depleting. Got to figure out why that one's just not moving. Oh, wrong way. Because we should be outrunning screws. So yeah, I know, we kind of blew everything right now. But we'll get it reset up, I promise. And that only makes... Get that aimed the right way. Ah! This is also why you build buffers. Ooh, messed that up. All right, we'll go check that out. I know, it's tedious, but I really want it set up right if I can. And I just didn't check how far out the others are. Okay, that did something. Oh, I needed a merger, not a splitter. Darn it. That's embarrassing. Now we need to go make sure the others are running, or to see if they need to be corrected. Especially now that we got that. Okay, we're all running now. And we're outrun. Oh, I only did a tier 1. I need to do a tier 2 belt. Cannot get past there. And that needs to be a tier 2 lift. If we really want to get this thing zinging, we're still going to be too short, but at least we're going to be going as fast as we can go till we get those 3s online. And we want a 2 here. Nope, not a 2 of those. Now we're making... Hey. Again, we're not gaining anything, but at least we're keeping up now. Although I suppose with those 3 running, we were just keeping at 120. And I know if I go turn them down, it will just get worse. Yeah, that should hold about there. At least for a bit. How did that not get built? Well, isn't that embarrassing? And we're going to have to walk 1,000 of those plates over. Or those, yeah, the smart plates. So I seriously don't want to do that. If we need to, we will obviously modify this. Do we have at least... No, we're going the wrong way. So once we get that set up, assuming we ever get to the, well, we're gonna have to be tier 3 before, or Mark 3 before this is gonna run at proper speed. It's still filling that line. Okay. Because, of course, it's making less than 2 a minute. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna let this get more screws by turning that off. Because we just cannot actually run that fast. Yeah, we don't even have the belt full yet. Because of course it's running so slow. Well, everybody remember we turned that off. Yeah, because we can get a 500 stack there, and at least it's going as fast as it can now. I think the most depressing part is I guess we can put something back on that iron plate line. We can put an awesome sink kind of on it. Because it's not like it's doing anything right now. So I might as well use them for something. Oh, missed it. It's practically the only thing we're making that runs slow enough. And that's not going to fit in here. Damn it. So, we'll build us an awesome sink out here. We'll make it work. Nope, I want to do it out this side. No, it's not a great plan. It's really not, but it's might as well do something while we're waiting for all of that other stuff to happen. I need some iron plates. I happen to know where I can get some. Da-da-da. And yes, I'm well aware this is just junk. Not proud of that. I'm just aware of that. Because at least it's gonna mean we're getting some ticket, some coupons, even if not like top tier coupons. Just got to remember to take this down when we turn the reinforced plates back on. I don't see anything we need to make in there. I lied. I did see something we could make in there. Take a look in here. We don't have that. Don't have Sam. Can't make Nobelisks yet. Eventually we'll be able to do this. And that's just going to take quartz. I think I remember where some is. Eek, I don't quite. Last thing I want to do today. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We're going to make this a double episode. We don't have belts that can go fast enough. And I should have checked to see if I had enough iron plates. I did not. I don't think my power grid can actually withstand what I'm about to do. Maybe it won't be a double episode. Yeah, I know. I paid attention to actually stick with what I was doing. This would go like eons faster. But that's just not going to happen. So I think, and we all know that it's dangerous when I think, I can make this into a modular frame, or at least the basis of a modular frame factory, because that's going to be its own pile of poo. And how fast are these going to be? These are 30s. Barely worth turning on. Egads. That's not going to work, is it? I about had a heart attack. I'm like, why is that doing? Oh, because I put stuff in it. That's why. Duh. Because we be gonna needing some modular frames here soon. Don't you love how well I've mastered the language of English with we be gonna needin'? And those are fired up. When we come back next time, I think I want to get this started to try and make modular frames so we can get, I forget what these are called, those made there. Let's do, Nope. 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 Oh, we don't have that recipe even open yet. We got a long way to go. So let's see what our next modular frames. We need to make modular frames. I know that. So we can get that up to being at least a very slow running modular frame. Don't need it for this one, but we do need those 50 rotors. That's going to be tough. And the power is really going to be useful. Transport will be a big deal. Okay, so that settles it. We need to get rotors, and we're going to need big power online. That's it. Okay. So we are going to select that milestone. And we're going to pretend that that was, in fact, the entire plan the whole time. At least for the moment, we are... Okay, so the rods isn't quite... Now, I don't know how well this is going to work, because it's going to use up so damn many screws. We're just not making enough. We can't transport them fast enough is really the issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to underclock. So that uses 60. And that uses 100. If I drop this down to 2... that'll give us enough screws to make it all happen, but slowly. And I don't have a way to prioritize yet. Nope, nope, nope. Go down, go down, go down here. I want to see how many iron plates I actually need. Per minute up here. Is that all of them? No, it's half of them. So we are going to take advantage of how the splitters work. Let me go check how many of these we are making. We were actually already at. Okay, because we're making 60. We need 30 actually going upstairs. That's too far up. I need back down here. Oh, I need this one. Nope. This one. Because that means it automatically splits them in half. I only need 30 going up. That'll give us 30 going up, no matter how fast this belt is. Okay, so the best we're going to do is have 30 coming down this side and 30 going down that side. Okay, yeah, no, my math works. Like I said, never, ever, ever do public math. It is just a bad thing to try. We've got 2 tickets left. Don't want to spend it on that yet. Not worried about organization yet. Concrete pillars, the right call here. No, that's 5. I only have 2. Not so worried about the customizer right now, because looking nice is nice, but we're building tickets. Nope, we're buying a coffee cup.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
I really don't know how the hell you make an exploding coffee cup on accident. And that's why we don't have screws or rods, is because we're using all the screws. Actually, I think we just dropped down to 110. So we're slowly gaining on screws again. But we can't call it like speedy. We're trying. We're trying. Okay, that gives me 6. Why is that belt missing? I'll bet that helps. How about that? Yeah. Oh my God. Wonder how long that's been gone. Pay no attention to the missing piece of belt. That I don't even literally know how long it's been missing. And I'm aware we're only making 60 rods per minute, but damn, that's just irritating. Huh. Again, I say, huh. Well, now that we've suffered what I hope is the greatest embarrassment of the episode, thank you so much for stopping by. Glad you stayed to the end. Glad you enjoyed it. We can look forward to trying to figure out, hopefully making a passable, or at least the beginnings of a modular frame factory. I gotta come up with a better name for those. But a modular frame area next time over at those other two iron miners. Okay, so that's gonna keep working. Nice. We're able to at least keep it full. And we're just keeping up over here. But we've got some production rolling. We don't have either of these running at the moment. Anyway, everybody have a great time. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have had a great week. Again, I'm happy that you chose to be here. I hope it was entertaining for you, or at least help you pass some time. We will join you again soon. I do hope. Why is that all messed up? Oh no, there, okay, I got it, I think. No, I don't. Now we have power running down to there. Because I didn't mean to run it over to here. Ah! For the third time. Thank you again for coming by, and I will see you next time.